Good day everyone and welcome to Unit N over optimizing your website for search engines. In this portion we will be going over writing indexable content. Making a website search engine friendly starts with one of the most basic components, your content. Making even small adjustments to your content that you'll be presenting to your users can improve the accuracy of search engines when they index your pages. Title elements, image elements, heading elements, and link text play important roles in indexing, so you should pay special attention to them in your web documents. In addition, elements such as the title element play unique roles in the results for some search engines. Let's go ahead and take a look at our student data files that we'll be working with this week. Here are the data files we'll be using this week for our Unit N. First of all, we're going to go ahead and start doing our normal steps here where we put our name and of course HTML5 Unit N into our file here, and let's rename our file from HTMN1 to rooms. Alright, once you've got that created, let's go ahead and open that up in our text pad. First of all, we're going to be working with our title element, and a clear title helps search engine users recognize when your web page contains the information they're seeking. So let's go ahead and change that now. In our head section, we're going to edit the text of the title element to read room selection at Lakeland Reed's Bed and Amp semicolon breakfast. So let's go ahead and change this now. There we go. That's the changes we need to make. Now we're going to go down to near the bottom of the section element with the ID sunroom, and we're going to change the link text contact to ask a question. Then we're going to change the link text for book to make a reservation. So let's go ahead and go down to our ID sunroom section. Here we are. There's our section ID for sunroom. Go down near the bottom of it here in our question link where we're using contact. We're going to change that text to now ask a question. Then once you have that completed, we're going to go down to the next line and we're going to change our text from book to make a reservation. Great, looks good. Once you've done that, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for our other section elements for read room, treehouse, and garden room. You can see right away here's read room, so let's go ahead and we'll just go ahead and copy and paste. Set a contact, let's say ask a question, and for make a reservation, we'll put that down here for book. Now we've done our first two, so go ahead and complete your last two for treehouse and garden room. And we'll finish out here with garden room in our section. Alright, good job guys. And with that complete, we're going to go back into our data files and we're going to go ahead and get into our images folder. So let's go ahead and switch to that now. Now once you're in your images folder, we are going to go ahead and rename some of these files. We're going to change like sun. We're going to rename that to sunroom. And when you do that, make sure you put a dash between the N and the R in sunroom. So you're going to name that sunroom. We're going to change read to read room, tree to treehouse, and that will just be one word for treehouse. And for garden, we're going to change garden to garden room with a dash between the N and the R in garden room. So let's go ahead and make those changes now. There we go. Now I've got everything in the frame, hopefully. So we'll change sun to sunroom, read to read room, tree to treehouse, and the last one we were going to change is garden to garden room. Alright, now that you've made those changes, let's go ahead and return to our rooms.html. And once we're back here, we're going to show those changes we made. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into our elements that use those images. We're going to go ahead and first of all, let's edit the image element in the sunroom section to change the source value to images/sun-room.jpg. Then we'll edit those other source values for the other three images that we changed. So let's go ahead and do those now. Alright, here's sunroom. We'll just change this to our sun-room like we did in our renaming our pictures. We'll go down to read for read room. Tree is now treehouse. And our garden is now garden room. Alright, once you've got those image names changed for our source values, we have completed our code for our indexable text. We first changed the title content, edited to clearly indicate our page topic, and now we've done our image name changes. So let's go ahead and save our work so that we don't lose those changes, and then we're going to open up our rooms.html file in our web browser to see our before and after effects of our changes. Okay, so here is our file open before we made our changes to complete our writing indexable content section. Let's go ahead and refresh pages, and instantly you should see these changes here. And I should probably go to the correct one. Let's go ahead. As you can see, this page I've already got completed. I do have another one open up so you can see the difference. See, before we started with contact and book, now we'll switch back. We'll do our refresh. You'll see those changes take effect immediately. Unless I made some coding error. Let's go back in and look at our text file. So my code looked good, but the issue was I had a previous version of the file opened up and I wasn't using my rooms.html file. So hopefully with this refresh, things will look a little bit better. Let's go ahead and refresh now. Hey, that looks a lot better. Silly mistake. So you can see each of these areas came out to be just what we wanted. That's it. So that's it for writing indexable content and seeing that we're all human and make mistakes. So hopefully yours turned out just as good as this one, and hopefully yours was error-free. Thanks a lot for joining me for writing indexable content.